Thank you very much. Let's talk to Harry Theoharis, who is Greece's tourism minister and is on the line. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Tell us from your point of view what the likelihood is and what the timing might be of British tourists being welcome in Greece.
Well, of course, as you can imagine, this is a decision as far as the quarantine is concerned of the British government. So I cannot comment into that. What I can say is that from our point of view, we are making the final preparations for the 1st of July, where Greece will open its borders to all the regional airports, to all the islands,
right.
To accept tourism from Europe. And
and you'd like to include it. Can I just be absolutely clear about that?
Yeah.
Because we've talked, of course, on the programme before, and we talked about a much earlier date, one this month. You are absolutely sure, are you? You are saying for certain that from Greece's point of view, you would want British people to come to Greece from the 1st of July?
Well, the situation, as you can imagine, is always dynamic. It's something that we cannot avoid. We have to deal with this crisis. We have to deal with this. So I cannot comment on the recommendations of the doctors and what's going on. What I can say is that the final decisions, both from the UK and from our point of view, will be in place in these few days, and I'm hoping that announcements will be positive from both sides.
Right. So you've had discussions with the British government about this so-called Airbridge, and they're going well.
Yes, but as I said, it's a dynamic situation, and the final decisions do not just take into account the economic factors and the touristic, if you like, factors, but it takes the whole point of view, which includes the health considerations.
What would you say to the British government about the imposition of quarantine on Brits who go to Greece and then come back into our country?
Well, the point is that Greece is a safe country. We've proven that during this crisis. We will continue proving it in the exit stages of the health situation. We feel that if you like, the risk of someone contracting the disease in Greece is much lower than most of the countries in Europe and indeed in the rest of the world.
So there's no obvious point in the quarantine?
Correct.
And given that, and given the discussions that you say you're having with the British government, I suppose what a lot of people will want to know is how safe they will be in Greece, but also how normal a holiday there might be.
Well, we must say that there are rules. I've been following the discussion about the new rules and the new normal from the 4th of July in the UK. You cannot expect to have exactly the same experience, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep the core of the experience the same, and the core consists in the peace of mind that you're safe and you can relax, and you're being served your needs without increasing the risk of the disease. So it's important that people actually do a vacation that actually removes the stress from their lives. So this is what we're trying to do.
How keen are the Greek people on this happening, on welcoming people from the rest of Europe? Because we have in Britain, in some areas of Britain, people are very, very nervous about having people from big cities come on holidays this summer. Well, what's the feeling in Greece?
Well, I mean, you cannot speak of our whole country as one voice. There are obviously people that have more concern, and there are people that have less concern and feel that it's time to reopen again and to accept visitors. I'm more concerned about reality, and reality shows that in the first few days that we opened our borders, we have very, very few cases being imported to our country. So this is a welcome sign, a good sign that we're not unduly increasing the risk.
Harry Theoharis, Greece's tourism minister. Thank you very much for talking to us again.